Hi everyone, welcome to Melissa's Kaleidoscope Life. This channel is my personal diary where I share my journey towards reaching my goals in life. By sharing my progress with you, I hope to stay focused, inspired, and on track. I have two major goals right now in life, and that is to buy a house and to work for myself. Everything else I do is just baby steps towards those two goals. And I do keep track with the planners, and I'm going to share my planners with you for the week. I'm going to go over week 17, which finished, and what I want to accomplish for week 18, which started yesterday. I have been really, I don't know, I've just been really down. Yesterday, I just came home and I did absolutely nothing. I was going to record this yesterday and I just didn't feel up to it. And I kind of don't feel up to it today either, but I'm going to do it because it's it's important to me to do it. And it's important to me to just keep practicing and to keep figuring out my life and figuring out what I'm going to do with this channel. And I know I just feel like I repeat myself every week, but um, eventually something's going to stick and it's going to be really amazing. And I just need to just keep practicing until I get there. So I'm just going to go through my stuff and I'll just talk to you more during that. Thank you for joining me. This is my daily book, and I will go over what I accomplished for week 17. I did my habits every day except for Thursday. Thursday, I did do the moon rituals, so I didn't work on my planners, but my habit is to just open the planner. And if I open my planner, I will mark it. For morning, I just want to apply face cream, and I did do it every weekday. For night, my goal is to take out my contacts, and I only did it on Monday. I'm gonna work on that extra hard this week. For home, I did some dishes on Wednesday, and then Saturday and Sunday, I did housework. I did not get to the garage this week. I did work on the storage pantry that is off to the kitchen, and that holds my cleaning supplies, cleaning equipment, small appliances. But it was just getting used to throw everything in it. So I couldn't even get anything out of there. So I did empty it all out and threw a bunch of stuff away, organized it. So it's definitely much better now. I cleaned up the back door area where I put my coats and shoes and got that all nice and organized. And that was my extra chore for this week. I got my laundry done and I did some vacuuming. That's about it. For self-care, I did color my hair Sunday finally. I'm really gonna try to keep up with it more. I did order some nice shampoo, so, we'll see how that works and see if my hair looks better for using that. I usually don't do anything with my hair, I just wash it and go. I put a little bit of, cream in it, but it doesn't curl up like when I use some other different products. I would like it to curl more, and I would like it to look less dry. So, hopefully this new shampoo will help with that. For hobbies, I probably did play Sims every day this week. If I didn't play Sims, my hobby was, probably do probably just work on the planner. I think I did gaming every day, though. For Witchy, I did do at least one witch thing every day. I did do my candle ritual on Thursday, and I'll get to that when we get to the Witchy book. And for business, I did work on a lot of moonshine spills this week, and I'll get to that from the business book. So here was my weekly to-dos. I did grocery shopping. I did laundry. I didn't go in the garage, but I did do the storage closet. I reset my planners. I did my blog post for Scorpio, which is the next full moon that's coming up. I did take pictures of 20 pendants and put new descriptions on my website, so those are updated. I actually did 2 videos for this channel. Last week I did the planner one on for Monday or Tuesday, and then I also did record me setting up for my ritual. So if you're interested in that, I did play Sims. I did check Epic Games to get the free game, and for some reason I took this off of a couple weeks. So when I don't see to check it, I forget to check it. So I'm gonna put this on for my weeklies. For books, I have not listened to anything this week. I do need to catch up on my challenges still. I'm not going to sign up for any new ones, but I do need to finish the ones that I've already started. So I need to get on Goodreads and see where I'm at with that. And I did my candle ritual. For this week, it looks like my list is basically the same. Altar set I need to be working on after I do Scorpio. I'm going to do my Scorpio. I really need to do it tonight. The full moon is on Friday, so I have a little time, but not much. And then I'll need to turn around and do Aquarius. And I want to work on 20 more pendants this week. And the same things, do my ritual on Friday. So I basically have the same things on here. Full moon on Friday. Work on Melissa's Kaleidoscope Life yesterday, which I didn't do. So that just gets pushed back to here, push up to here. On Saturday, I want to work on moonshine spills. And Sunday, I dedicate to home and self-care. Next week, I'm going to go over my goals book. I haven't shared that yet, and I really do need to update it. But I have a page for each goal I have for the year. And so I'm going to try and do that the first Monday of the month. So that would be next Monday will be the first Monday in May. And that's something I'm going to add to this video. And now let's go to the witch book. Okay, let's go over week 17. Okay, for feeling witchy, I tried to do meditation, tarot, light a candle or incense, and write down the spell of the day. And if I do any of these things, I will mark that I accomplished a witch thing in my daily book. So I am still struggling getting back into meditation. I'm going to still try that because I feel it makes me feel better when I do it. But the problem is I don't want to fall asleep and I don't want to do it as I'm sleeping. So I need to find a good spot for it. For tarot, I did pull some cards on these days, and then I did do my moon tarot reading. I think I actually did that on Friday. and I did my candle ritual and a moon meditation, and I did make moon water for first quarter in Leo. And here are the spells of the day from the spell website. So then I did my moon. I guess I'll just call this the moon section. So the first quarter moon in Leo, I wrote down what the ritual's for, my intention for this phase, and affirmation. Here's the tarot reading that I did, and I used the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck for it. Correspondence, it's a fire element. It is ruled by the sun. The colors, here are some crystals that go with Leo. Here are some herbs that go with Leo, and some intentions that fit Leo and the first quarter moon. So if you needed focus, you can find something to focus on. Here are some Leo scents, and this is for either essential oils or incense. And some themes and symbols that go with Leo: the lion, the sun, the stage, the mane, the heart, the spotlight. And then week 18, full moon in Scorpio on Friday. Full moon on Scorpio on Friday, and then I will do the same things. All of this information is on my website at moonshinespills.com, and the candle ritual is also there if you want to learn more about what I'm doing. Okay, let's go into the business book. Okay, here's the business book. For week 17, I tried to write down some tasks that I did and what day I did them, but after the 22nd, I kind of lost track. I didn't do anything on the 23rd because that was only focused on the ritual. So I did pour my Leo set on the 21st, and then I demolded it. And I also worked on pendants. I got finished pendants 61 through 72. And then later in the week, I did finish all of them. So all up to 80 are there. I did the blog post on the 20th. And that was blog posts for 20th. It has to be for Scorpio. I wrote the 24th here for some reason. Pretty sure it would have been the 20th because I would have wrote this before before. Anyway, I did, and that was for Scorpio. So I finished. Oh, this was for the 20th. Okay, that makes more sense. I really need to get closer together. Like, what I want to do as soon as the moon phase is over, the next day, I want to get started on the next one. So as soon as Leo was over, I did post Scorpio. Okay, so that makes sense. But I didn't post Leo until Monday, which I think is kind of too far. I should have posted it back here in the 18th. I'm working on it. I'm working on my timing. It's just a lot. It's a lot to keep track of. I did get posted 5 times this week, which has been a huge improvement. I did post 2 reels. Probably not. I don't think they were reels from, I don't think I made these reels yet from the pour and the demolding. I'm still trying to get into that again. I did create some new reels though from my already existing videos. Sorry. And I posted those. So that is where I am at. I'm going to try to pour tonight. Not tonight. No, we're on the 18th. Okay, now I need to go to the next one. See, I'm so lost. I don't know if it's the way I have it arranged or I like it this way, but when I try to explain it out loud, I guess it sounds confusing. And then I have something in my throat. Okay. So for this week, yesterday I already did nothing. So I'm going to try and pour tonight. If I don't pour tonight, definitely has to be tomorrow because then I have to pour and then I can demold on the 30th and then it would be ready for me or to store on Friday. I'm trying to get to a point where I'm not using all the sets that I made because I don't want to use it. I'm not going to use it and then sell the set I made. But I do like them to be examples of what I could make. So if anyone is interested in anything, they can just say, "Oh, I like that one," and then I can, recreate or whatever. But there does have to be a point where I am making for selling and not for these videos. But I'm not there yet, and I think that I'm gonna try to get there soon. Before summer. I'll figure something out June. So I do have a lot of sets that I haven't used that I can post, and I do need to get those organized too. Anyway, so then I'm going to try and post every other day this week. I did not post yesterday, and I would just continue on and then make this and then get to last quarter in Aquarius starting on Saturday. Anyway, I think this is probably long enough if you made it this far. I'm going to try and get it better. I know it's taken me a while. I feel like I have no personality, but I know I do. And I have a lot to say and I just don't know where to fit it in. And this is at least gives you a taste of who I am. It's a very, very small taste, but at least it's something. And then when I get more adventurous, I'll try something else. But I think me doing this and the ritual videos, that's what I'm going to just try for now and see how it goes over. So anyway, thank you for stopping by and thank you for subscribing if you did. And if you are a subscriber, I really appreciate you. And if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. Thank you.